Hi, here with us we have Daniel Dudek. He is the Vice President of the Environmental Defense Funds. He's a world expert on emission trading schemes, and is one of the persons who's designed the emission trading scheme for SOx in United States. Daniel, how important has been the EU ETS international context in these 10 years?
That's a great question, Claudio. The EU ETS, I think, really has been the gold standard for emissions trading systems in the carbon arena. Many nations have looked to the EU ETS for the lessons here, the experience, to the EU's global leadership. I happen to do quite a bit of work in China, where that government is beginning to develop its own national system, and the EU ETS is very definitely a reference case.
As you said, now there are many examples of ETS in the world, like China. There are regional examples in the United States and in other countries. What do you think, what are the chances of a linkage between all these systems and creating the chance to create a global ETS system?
I think ultimately we will in fact have a global system in terms of carbon markets. Right now we're in a bottom-up world. Everybody's developing their own. That's the important thing, but as we all know, we're in a globalized economy with information, technology, and money going everywhere. It's only a matter of time before carbon is added to the list.
And how do you see this instrument, the EU ETS, 10 years from now?
I think the EU ETS 10 years from now will see much more in the way of stability, certainty, particularly in the political dimension. I think companies will no longer be concerned about the future. We'll see a new focus in investment, particularly in terms of energy efficiency, to improve the emissions inventory on the part of companies. I think we'll see a new drive to innovation, and I think we'll ultimately hit the long-term targets.
And you played a major role in developing the cap and trade system for SOx in the United States. But we know that in America until now we don't have a federal cap and trade system for carbon market. You think there are possibilities of having it in the future and maybe to link with the European one?
Well, if you look at the history of the acid rain problem in the United States, we spent almost 20 years understanding, exploring, analyzing, researching that problem. And that also involved the development of state-based programs, which ultimately led to a federal solution. We have the same situation now. In the Northeast, we have the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative. This is a collection of states which are cooperating together in a carbon market. We have California. Its AB 32 system, which has now been joined by Ontario and previously Quebec in terms of 2 Canadian provinces. So again, I see growth, incremental improvement. We will get there.
Bottom-up approach.
Absolutely, no question. That's the world we're in right now.
Okay, thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Claudio.